When you think of timeless Asian heartthrobs, Jerry Yan is a name that instantly commands attention. The iconic F4 member, the unforgettable Dao Ming-si from Meteor Garden. He wasn't just an actor, he was a phenomenon. But even idols fall. Even stars lose their light. And when Jerry Yan reached his darkest hour, it wasn't the industry that saved him. It was her, Tong Liya, a woman known for her calm grace and emotional strength. A woman who stood quietly behind Jerry Yan, not for the cameras, not for fame, but for something much deeper. This is the story of a bond formed in silence, of pain, perseverance, and one letter that saved a man from walking away forever. Let's go back to where it began. Jerry Yan's rise to fame was meteoric. In the early 2000s, with the explosive success of Meteor Garden, he wasn't just a national star, he was a global sensation. Asia had never seen a boy band like F4. Their posters were everywhere. Their albums sold in the millions. Jerry, with his brooding eyes and untamed charm, was the centerpiece. But beneath the fame was a young man quietly crumbling. The relentless pressure to stay on top, the endless public scrutiny, the constant chase for relevance. It took a toll on him. Jerry was never one to talk about his pain. Instead, he hid it behind work, behind silence, behind smiles meant for fans. And then, when a long-awaited drama flopped badly, everything broke. Critics were ruthless. Online comments were brutal. The media painted him as outdated, irrelevant, a fading star. For Jerry, it was the final blow. He disappeared. No press release. No goodbye. Just silence. What most people didn't know was that Jerry had retreated to a countryside property, away from the city, away from noise. He was done. With acting, with fame, with everything. But somewhere in the city, someone wasn't ready to give up on him. Tong Liya had met Jerry at an awards show. Their interaction was brief, professional, but something about him stayed with her. Maybe it was the quiet sadness in his eyes, or maybe she simply saw past the star and into the mud. Over time, they grew closer, not in the flashy, headline-making way celebrity romances usually begin. There were no dating rumors, no scandals, just conversations, support, and a growing connection built on trust. And when Jerry fell into his darkest hour, Tong Liya didn't walk away. She didn't pressure him. She didn't post cryptic messages or use the media to grab attention. Instead, she wrote him a letter, a real letter, written by hand, sent through a friend. It said simply, "Even flowers in winter must wait for spring, but they never stop growing. You're still blooming, even when no one sees." Jerry later admitted in a rare interview that this letter made him break down in tears, not because of the words alone, but because of the timing. When he felt most invisible, someone still believed in him. That one letter was a turning point. Jerry began to write again. Quietly, he picked up old scripts he had abandoned. He started working out, rehearsing, and slowly building the courage to face the world again. His eventual return was subtle, not explosive. A small role, then a theater production, then a music project. Each time, fans noticed something different. He wasn't performing to please anymore. He was creating from the heart. Tong Liya, though never seen beside him publicly, was always in the background, attending shows anonymously, encouraging him through messages, celebrating quietly when he succeeded. In a world where relationships are often used for publicity, their bond stayed hidden. And yet, it was unshakable. Even when Tong Liya went through her own storms, her divorce, the media frenzy, she never once dragged Jerry into the chaos. She protected him, just as he had begun to rebuild. Insiders close to both stars have said that their connection is one of the most sincere they've ever witnessed in the industry. There are no contracts, no pretenses, just mutual healing. They've never confirmed if they're together romantically. But sometimes, the deepest love doesn't need to be labeled. Today, Jerry Yan chooses his projects carefully. He no longer tries to fit into the mold of his past. He's slower, more thoughtful, more grounded. Tong Liya remains one of China's most respected actresses. Her performances continue to touch hearts, and her silence about her personal life speaks louder than words. And yet, those closest to them say, they are still deeply connected. No headlines, no Instagram photos, just loyalty, friendship, and perhaps something even deeper. In an age where celebrity relationships are often fleeting, transactional, and painfully public, the story of Jerry Yin and Tong Liya stands apart. It's a story of devotion in the shadows, of standing firm when the lights go out, of one person reminding another that they still matter. From despair to devotion, this is not just Jerry Yan's journey of healing. It's also a tribute to the quiet power of a woman who chose to believe when everyone else walked away. And maybe, just maybe, that's the kind of love story the world needs more of. Thank you for listening to this emotional journey. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more heartfelt stories from the world of K-drama and Asian entertainment. New videos drop every week. Until next time, stay inspired, stay kind, and remember, even flowers in winter are still growing.